People of the Lie, The Hope for Healing Human Evil by M. Scott Peck, the author of The Road Less Traveled. Book 3, Possession and Group Evil. Dr. Peck.
Having come over the years to a belief in the reality of benign spirit, or God, and a belief in the reality of human evil, I was left facing an obvious intellectual question. Is there such a thing as evil spirit, namely the devil? I thought not. In common with 99% of psychiatrists and the majority of clergy, I did not think the devil existed. Still, priding myself on being an open-minded scientist, I felt I had to examine the evidence. It occurred to me that if I could see one good old-fashioned case of possession, I might change my mind. I let it be known that I was interested in observing cases of purported possession for evaluation. Referrals trickled in. The first 2 cases turned out to be suffering from standard psychiatric disorders. The third was the real thing. Since then, I have also been deeply involved with another case of genuine possession. In both cases, I was privileged to be present at their successful exorcisms. These 2 were highly unusual, in that both were cases of satanic possession. I now know Satan is real. I have met it. The listener will naturally be disappointed, even skeptical, that I am not going to describe either of these cases in depth. The reason is that I don't hope to convince the listener of Satan's reality. Conversion to a belief in God generally requires some kind of actual encounter, a personal experience with the living God. Conversion to a belief in Satan is no different. There is no way I can translate my experience to make it yours. It is my hope, however, that as a result of my experience, closed-minded listeners will become more open-minded to the reality of evil spirit. One might think of exorcism and psychotherapy as utterly different, mutually exclusive approaches. The 2 exorcisms I witnessed, however, both seemed to me to be psychotherapeutic processes, in method as well as outcome. Indeed, a week after one exorcism, the patient, who had been seeing psychiatrists for many years, exclaimed, "All psychotherapy is a kind of exorcism."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?